Galaw-gaw, kay harot-harot tingnan, maliksi, di mapigil ang gaslaw. Galaw-gaw, ang lahat ginagalaw, napakaharot at pakialaw. Galaw-gaw.
Papasok po tayo dun sa ating program. So, start na po natin yung ating training module, no? I-discuss po muna natin, magkaroon tayo ng common denominator o leveling of ano yung tinatawag namin na understanding the right formula. Kasi formula na po yung ibibigay sa atin. Ano ba yung formula? Pag alam niyo yung formula, sa anong subject? Mathematics. Mas madali po isolve, di ba? Ganun din po, yung formula, paano natin matutulugan yung ating government? Ito na po yung formula. I-implement na po natin yung formula. Pero sino po mag-implement? Tayo po. Tatawagin ko po yung ating first speaker, Professor Nick BUGARIN.
The other day, I was informed by Sandra Lee. Actually, it's a dream come to the net on our part. Because before, we initiated already this one. Pero, just the same, like what people are always experiencing in our struggles. And but actually, through the right understanding naman this struggle, pinuconsider namin na stepping stone, not the block. Lungod natin na tamang panahon para naging first station, and then nagkaroon ng completion through this sa foundation. Okay, by the way, I'm Mr. Nick BUGARIN, and actually, I'm also happy about every time I get ako yung mga books na yan. Okay, so I'm a product actually of these books. Okay, yung ating the formula, tinatawag natin. So why the formula? But actually, I'm not giving the formula itself. I'm focusing doon sa right understanding as key towards successful living. Okay, so yung formula lang po, the first understanding na pwede kong sabihin lang po is dito. Yung tinatawag natin success, actually, most people think that to succeed, it requires a certain principle. But in reality, it's not. Because principle can only inspire. Diba? Para bang, actually, maraming mga topics about the power of dreams. Sabi mo, mangarap ka lang, yayaman ka na. Pero sa probinsya po namin, ang kami nangangarap, meron siyang kambing pa rin ang buhay. Ang iba naman, sabi ng iba, magtsaga ka lamang, yayaman ka. Pero ang dami natin nakikita nagtatsaga, even us, pero hindi pa rin. So, para bang we come to a conclusion na to succeed doesn't require a certain principle. Maybe hundreds of principles or maybe thousands na kinategorize, kinorganize para maging isang formula. Diba? Kaya mapasin niyo po, mamaya may topic about knowing thyself. Okay? Bakit yung pag-umpisa knowing thyself? Kasi sabi nga po doon sa formula yun, bago ang pagtsatsaga, yung munang first lesson na tinatawag. So, that's part of the right understanding. Diba? So, ano ba yung right understanding? So, alam po natin, yung po bang why people have different, bakit magkakaiba po ang ating lifestyle, magkakaiba ang ating achievement, di ba? Para bang iisang eskwelahan naman natin, iisang bansa natin, iisang pinapos, diba? Pero at the end, magkakaiba ang destination. So, alam po natin yun, when we talk about destination, doon po nag-uumpisa sa isang decision, at ang decision po is a result of what we understand. Okay? Kaya po nagkakaroon ng importansya kaya tawag natin education, constant education. Okay? So, yun po, let me give you some principles. Kasi ang basic principle po, we always go in the direction of what we know only. Let's say about success. Why people do not become successful? Because they don't have what we call success principles na alam. Diba? Bakit ang iba po mahirap intindihin yung tawag na unity? Because yung knowledge po about that aspect is kulang din po. Diba? Even sa mag-asawa nga po yung bang nagtatalo pa maghapon pero at the end nagkakaroon ng point of understanding yung palang nasa isip mo, yun din pala nasa isip ko, hindi lang pinagkaintindihan. Diba? Yung mga point na para bang may isang tao kang halos ikinabagsak mo sa buhay, sinumpa mo siya, pero after a while, salamatan mo pala siya kasi yung bang dati mo sinusumpa, pinasalamatan mo rin. Kasi naging stepping stone pala yon for something better. Okay? That's why yung education po is tuloy-tuloy. So, these are some of the principles. Okay? Okay. So, we either respond or react depending on the level of our awareness. Okay? So, how we live is always the result of our understanding. So, that's the basic principle po. Okay? Kaya what we know, sabi nga, ignorance is not bliss. Di ba? So life is worthwhile if we always learn something. Because when we learn, so even yung ating decision making is getting better and better and better. Di ba? Para bang kaya mga word natin, sayang kung alam ko lang, kung naintindihan ko lang, kung naituro sa akin before yon. Di ba? Para bang ngayon, we are now facing this isang magandang bagay. We talk about unity. Diba? Na pag naintindihan po natin, ganun pala sana naituro sa amin nung elementary pa lang kami. Para na pag-umpisahan na, pagdating ng college, it's done already. Diba? So, we live in the direction of our understanding. And second principle po is, where is our understanding? That's the direction of our lives. Let's talk about, tinatawag natin peace, unity, let's say about success. Sabi nga, how can one become successful if there is no success consciousness? Hindi niya po alam, di ba? Para bang ang pinag-usapan, actually mga word natin dyan, mga mindsetting, di ba? So maraming pinag-usapan about mindset eh. Where is your mindset or what is your mindset? But actually, ang word lang dyan is understanding, knowledge, wisdom. Okay? So, how can we become rich if we do not know the way to become rich? Di ba? Ang iba naman, naging mayaman, pero to maintain it is difficult. Sabi nga, mahirap eh. Kaya mga words po natin later on, yung bang, it's not really what we want kay sa buhay, but it's something, para bang something we deserve. And we become deserving on something by virtue of our understanding. Para bang, I have all these things because this is a product of my understanding. Pero pag nagkaroon po tayo ng mga bagay na hindi naman dependent on our understanding, ano po natin, mawawala din yung na-award natin later on, I don't deserve. Di ba? Okay, and then another principle is, it is the lamp unto our feet. Actually, I like this principle. Understanding is the lamp unto our feet that guides our walking. In other words, in everyday endeavor natin, kapag complete yung ating pananaw, o may wisdom tayo, hindi tayo maliligaw, di po ba? Okay? Kasi it guides the way we do things every day. At ang maganda po dyan, it's not just a lamp, but it can be a flashlight. The true understanding, we can know where are we going. Di ba? Eh, baka lamp lang, nagagawin lang, you have lalakad ka. But where to go, if we do not know, mahirap din po yun. But understanding can be a flashlight. Okay? That we will know where to go. This is my destination. Okay, para bang klaro. Okay? And actually, with that, mapapansin po, pag tayo nag-set ng goal later on, yun bang talagang alam natin, actually, ang basic principle po sa setting goal later on, yung tinatawag na positive, okay, expectation. Na pag nag-set ng goal ang tao, isasagot, can you do it? Yes. Why? Because I know. Hindi yung, yayaman ako, matatabak o bawal yung mind, baka ano kaya? Diba? Ang iba sumisigaw, yayaman ako. Sabi diba, affirmation. Mayaman ako, mayaman ako. Pero at the back of the mind, may sumasagot, but then ang totoo, we do not know, diba? Para bang lito pa rin tayo. Okay? And then other principle about understanding is, beyond what we know and understand, there comes a fear. Alam po natin yan, diba? Lagi may takot tayo sa isang bagay na hindi natin alam. Actually, one of the best na kanina, kay Chairman, out of the box, di po ba? Actually, yun ang sabi, there is always fear when we go out of the box. However, out of the box can be, that could be the key. Okay? May fear kasi we do not know. Ang maganda naman is what? We are always given the chance to know things. Diba? Alamin natin bakit kaya. And that actually, pag na-overcome natin yung fear and worry, what's next? Confidence. Diba? Magkakaroon tayo ng confidence na. Okay? So, ito nga, sabi nga, pupunta ako halimbawa na isang lugar, pag hindi mo alam, natural, may kaba ka. Pero ang kaba should not be a reason not to go out of the box. Okay? Hindi dahilan yon kasi that is the key towards successful living. Okay? And another principle, we either respond or react depending on our awareness. Sabi nga, may mga word po tayo ganito eh. Pare, ikaw naman kung makareact, kung wagas. Bakit? Kasi hindi mo rin siya pwedeng ma-blame. Why? Bakit ganun ang reaction niya? Actually, na-yung limitation sa kanyang pananaw eh. Okay? Ito, actually, I'll give example yung father and mother ko. Actually, pag minanlolo ko sa pamilya namin, Ang tatay ko ang galit lagi. Okay? Pero nanay ko naman, dahil malawak ang pangunawa niya, ang word lagi niya is hayain na. Hayain mo na lang. Sasagot naman tatay ko, hayain ka ng hayain, niloloko nga tayo. Sasagot ang nanay ko, ay ganun pa man, hayain mo na lang. Now, bakit magkaiba? Yung isa nagre-react, yung isa nagre-respond. Okay? Yung nag-react, ang tindi ng tibok ng puso, baka nervous pa yun eh. Ikakamatay pa yun. Pero yung nag-respond, even pangit yung situation, based on his understanding, di ba, nakikita pa rin niya yung beauty. Ayan na lang. Kaya yung tatay ko patay na, nanay ko buhay pa. Bakit? Nanay ko walang stress. Kasi every time mo react, alam po natin yun, acid producer yun eh. Nagpuproduce ng acid sa katawan, scientifically, and then, alam natin acid, di ba? That's the environment of cancer cell. Bala kayo, magkaka-cancer kayo. So, better respond, okay? Why we respond all the time? Because we are knowledgeable, we have the understanding, we have the wisdom. Kayanin na lang. Kasi niloko ka, kayanin natin. Mag-realize din naman yan. Okay? Di ba't in line sa ating objective? Okay? Now, actually, may mga principle ganito eh. Pag halimbawa mo nagkaka-understanding, bakit ako hindi magalit sa iba? Kasi ang aking understanding, you are the other side of me. Pag ako yung nagalit po sa iyo, ang kinagalitan ko, yung other side of me. Ay, ba't ako magagalit? So, with that understanding, naiwasan kong magalit. Kaya ang word ko rin, hayain. Di po ba? Okay, so another principle is faith solidifies when backed up by understanding. Diba? Kasi ganito po yan eh. May isang, ano po, kung nabasa nyo po yung isang maliit na libro, pamphlet, na Jonathan Livingstone. Kasi may nagsabi po doon, yung mga seagull, kwento po ng mga seagulls yun eh, flying to the highest. And then there is one, na bagong seagull, wanted to fly to the highest also. So a motivation given by the old seagulls, believe you can fly. Okay? So, normally, yun natin narinig, di po ba? That if you want to succeed or if you want to achieve something, our word like that is, believe that you can make it. And there's nothing wrong with that principle. Believe and believe and believe. Kaya lang, sabi ng seagull, maniwala man ako, may takot eh. May takot. Until dumating yung master seagull, and the master seagull said, you didn't need faith to fly. You have to understand flying so that you can fly. Walang problema sa faith, but faith can be solidified by understanding. Yung walang tinagay mo sa, yayaman ako. Pero kung wala ka understanding sa pagyaman, yung faith mo, amin yung matindi, di ba? Mababa. Kasi kung talagang, alam ko naman natin yan, yung word of faith can move mountains, di ba? Sabi nga, if you believe, you will really live. However, many people keep on saying, I believe and I believe, but they never live what they believe. Why? Kasi alam natin may kulang. Ang kulang, I do not know, paano ba talaga? Pero kung back up yan ang understanding, the faith is really solid. Ibig sabihin, no question. Kahit anong parang challenge sa buhay, we keep on moving on, never stopping, no quitting. Kasi alam natin, okay, back up by understanding, we will really get what we want to get in life. Okay? Yun yung tawag na faith. Okay? So, yun po. And then, ngayon, ano ba yung tawag na right understanding? Kasi dahil yung word eh, ano ba yung tawag right understanding? Pag sinabi po natin right understanding, seeing things as they really are. Ito po medyo complicated ang dating eh. Diba? Kasi we have different perception. For example, isang bagay, nilagay po natin sa gitna, when I ask everybody to give his own understanding, mapapansin po natin, iba-iba. Why? Because we interpret things by virtue of our knowledge. Diba? Sabi nga, mga example lagi yung baso. Pag tingin natin, iba't ibang perception, oy, half glass of water. Isa, half empty. At alam natin, what we perceive affects us. Pag sinabi mong half empty, ang nakikita mo, yung kakalahati ang yung bakante. And that's negative. Para bang nanginayang, pari kakalahati ang laman. Pero doon sa panginayang mo, may mga taong masaya na, parang hindi kalahating laman. May kalahati. Ang nakita niya yung may kalahati. Di ba ba? So, in every situation sa buhay din natin, the reason why we different reaction or response is because, Okay? We have different understanding. So ano ba yung tinatawag? Sino ba ang tama ang word on? Sino ba ang tama ang pananaw sa isang bagay? Things as they really are, not just the part nor the surface, it is the full and complete objective and penetrative understanding and insight of all things. It's not what I see, it's not what you see, it's not what they see, but what it is by itself. Di ba ba? Actually, kung palaliman natin yan, the word is, why God let it happen? Yung dapat mahalukay natin. In my own understanding, sablay. Pero ang motivation mo, why things happen? Ang word natin, it happened for a reason. It happened for a purpose. Maybe not my purpose, but God's purpose. Yun yung objective na tinatawag. Kaya nga po, sabi nga, para maging masaya ang buhay, accept things as they really are, and then move on. Maling hindi ito yung gusto ko. Sabi nga, actually, isang leaders organization, they who told me this, maybe you did not get what you want, but at least you got what you need. Actually, malalim po yun. Maaring hindi ko nakuha ang gusto ko, pero nakuha ko naman ang kailangan ko. Kailangan kong maranasan, kailangan kong maintindihan, para sa ganon, yun na maging stepping stone para makuha ko naman ang gusto ko sa buhay. That is not my destination, but that could be my stopover. Diba? Stopover lang. Okay? Stepping stone to get really what I want. So, yung po ang right understanding. Okay? And, so, ano po yung process? Sabi nga, mahirap halutayin. Ano ba yung process para magkaroon tamang pananaw o understanding sa bawat bagay? Right understanding is a product of continuous learning. Ang minimatindi po, sabi nga, of course, lahat naman tayo pinanganak with wisdom. But still, this wisdom is untapped, undiscovered. Diba? Sabi nga, wala man tayong bagay na matutunan na galing sa labas eh. Ang lahat ng galing sa labas ay mga instruments lamang para ma-aware tayo sa mga bagay na meron na tayo. Kaya nga, yung taong halimbawa po na ilagay sa isang lugar na maraming struggles, ang tindi ng education nun. Di ba? Kumpara sa isang taong walang struggle sa buhay, ang baba ng edukasyon. Bakit? Kasi po yung mga struggle sa buhay, yung po ang nagpapalabas lahat ng meron tayo. Actually, kung susunod natin, we are the children of God. So, ibig sabihin, kung anak tayo, ay kung ano meron siya, meron tayo. Kaya itinatap. Okay? Kaya nga, we have to put ourselves doon sa punto na we will learn. Okay? Paano tayo matuto? Okay, ito po yan. Ano yung process? Ito po nung elementary pa tinuturo na, 3 pong paraan. Reading, listening, and reflecting on what you have learned. Okay? So, ano po yung reading? Alam niyo po, kaya ako avid ko talagang I really love books. Kasi ang katwiran ko po lagi, para bang may, alam ko yung vault, di ba? Ilagay ng pera o ano mga important ng bagay. I always think, doon sa vault, I need 4 numbers, combination. And I always think, I already have 3 numbers. Ang kailangan ko, 1 number na lang. Where to find this 1 number? Kaya I love reading. Hindi ko maibig sabihin, i-memorize ko lahat eh. Maybe, there is 1 word that can be the last number I need to open the vault. Kaya di ba ito, pag kayo magbabasa, di ba? Yung baka dahil mo nabasa, pero may isang word lang na parang napako ka, na napatigil ka ba na? Ito na. Para kang binuhusan ng tubig, nagkaroon ka ng sudden realization. Okay? Kaya nga, read. Keep on reading. Okay? That's one of the parts actually, okay, that leads to right understanding. And then we have listening. Ako, wala akong pinapalapas ang katmad ng mga seminar. Kaya kahit pang speaker, halimbawa, for example, is bata sa akin, o sa akin din. Ang point is, 1 word from the speaker can make me rich. Maril ang kulang sa akin eh. Sa dami na narinig ko, parang may kulang. Pero paglabas mo sa isang seminar, yung feeling parang tiger na, eagle ka, yayaman ako. Kasi yung isang salita na naintindihan mo, yun ang naging last number you need to open the gate of successfulity. Okay? So, yun yung process. And then, observing and experience. Ano observe? Sabi nga, if you want to become mabait, ay, makisama tayo sa mga mababait. Diba? Kung gusto mong mayaman, pumunta ka sa mundo ng mga mayaman. Why? Because success leaves clues. Nag-iiwan po ng clue ang tagumpay. Bakit yung tao yan mayaman? Obserbahan mo lang. Obserbahan mo. Makakita mo siguro kaya mayaman siya the way he dresses. Diba? So, you can start doing the same. Ano kaya? Baguhin ko pananamit ko. Baka sakaling maging para ng pagyaman. O nakita mo, ay iba. Nakita yung pagiging respectful niya. Kahit ganun siya, kataas sa tao. Okay? Yung pagiging, yung humble niya, yung humility. Kasi makikita natin eh. That's part of learning. That's part of process. Doon sa tinatawag natin having the right understanding. And then of course, huwag mawawala yung reflection. Okay? Actually, everybody's given even a minute of reflection back. Okay? Pag sinabi natin reflection, ako, what yan is, that is my time which para bang I communicate with him. Okay? And giving me the wisdom. It's like this, it's like that. Okay? It's like this. Okay? So, yun po. And, ito maganda po. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Actually, ito po, isa sa pinakagusto kong quote ni o principle ni Khalil Gibran. Ano po yung, your pain is the breaking of the shell. Lahat po tayo nakakaranas sa struggle. But the way we understand the struggle will either break or make our life. Ang iba, because of struggle, because of pain, because of frustration, they stop. They quit. But with understanding, isipin lang po natin, habang tayo nasasaktan, it's like breaking the shell that encloses our power. Na habang, parang bawat halupit, tiisin mo lang. Kasi binabasag lang niya po yung nag-hold sa atin at nag-i-enclose sa atin to come out the real you. Diba? Kaya kapag nalampasan lahat ng struggle, ang feeling mo, I am powerful. Mangyari muli, I can make it already. Why? Tested. Proven. Sabi nga, dumaan sa matinding hagubit ng mundo, nalampasan. And with that, may interpret mo pa ang mga sigalot ng buhay in a positive way. That God let it happen, not really to make me, what? Discouraged, but to make me wiser and better. To come out the real you. Okay? So, yung po ating consideration mga pain. Okay po. Di ba? Para bang, you already have the habit of interpreting even the darkness in a positive way. Ano po pinagkaiba na isang bata sa matanda pagdating sa gabi? Ang bata po pag gumagabi, lumalabas. Bakit po? Pero matanda pag gumagabi, mapasok. Magkaiba lang po understanding. Ang bata tanong yun, ba't ka lumalabas? Ay gabi na. Kasi sa gabi ko lang po makikita ang between. Waiting for the star shining. Ibig sabihin, sa kadiliman, ang bata may isang inaasahan. Something positive. Pero yung may mga edad na ho, pagdating ng dilim, parang hindi na darating ang kinabukasan. Diba? Kasi after sa buhay naman natin, sabi nga, sometimes kung talagang naghihirap, ang kailan natin is just a seed. Diba? A potential seed. Kaya problema, isang seed lang, potential lang. Kasi that would be the beginning. Diba? Okay, ano pa? So no more sufferings. Overcoming any situation, even those appearing mysterious or insurmountable. Meaning, if we understand things already, to those people, yung mga problemang insurmountable sa iyo, kaya yan. Diba? Para mo pwede mo sabihin na pare, maghintay ka naman. Diba? Hindi mo natatapos ang gabi, hindi mo natatapos ang gabi yan. Diba? Araw pa rin yan. O, tama, understanding ko po. Bakit may taas? May baba. Bakit nasa harapan niyo ako? Alam niyo, may likuran. Bakit may babae? May lalaki. So, kung iintindihin niyo po yung cycle ng buhay, ang buhay is up, down, up, down, up, down. By understanding nagtataka ako, why people during down moment, bakit sila ay frustrated? After down, what is next? Up. Dapat, di ba, maging excited? Di ba ba? Kaya lang, bakit ang tao po during down moment ay hindi naging excited? Because they focus on the down moment. They don't understand the cycle. Na after down, it's up. Di ba ba? Dapat mas maging masaya. Pag hindi po tayo naging masaya during down moment, that is the surest way of prolonging down moment. Aminin natin sa buhay natin, life will not change if our mindset will not change. And actually, the prophet in the Bible, ang sabi, ye be transformed by renewing the mind. Meaning, transformation happens only if we accept, and acceptance will only happen if we understand. Sabi nga, bakit ba di ka makamove on? Para makamove on, tanggapin mo na lang, nangyari na nangyari. Diba? Nangyari. Hindi naman ibig sabihin, pag tinanggap mo, that's the end eh. No. By acceptance of what happened, that's the beginning of doing something new. Tanggapin na, di ba? Kasi ang sitwasyon, halimbawa, si chairman hindi magkakaroon ganong idea of changing this world. Kung hindi natanggap, si chairman na, may nangyayari talaga. Di ba? Like this, like that. Diba? Para bang lahat na may pangyayari. Tanggapin natin, nangyari. But this is not the end. The beginning of creating something new out of this situation. Okay? So, yun po yun. And then, it guides you all the way towards life of your desire and dreams and protects you from any danger until the end of your days. Sabi nga, masarap mabuhay po ng may wisdom. Okay? Ikaw yung hahabang buhay, mahabang pasensya, hindi nakagalit, halain na, di ba? Nagkaroon mo ng frustration, alam mo, matapos din yan. At ano, up, down, up, down. Up, kayo nasa down po, maging masaya at excited. Kasi what is next is up. Ngayon po, pag nasa taas naman kayo, what's next? Down, di ba? Am I saying na pag nasa taas ka, doon ka matatakot because what is next down? No. Ang principle naman, pag nasa taas ka na, why? Anong principle doon? Nasa taas ka, enjoy. Di ba? Do everything. Parang lang ba? Nag-iipon. Di ba? Why? Alam mo namang, it's not forever also. But when the moment comes na down ka, you are not affected. Di ba? Ito, mga simple for example. Si ate, maraming utang. Malungkot. May isang maraming utang. Hindi malungkot. Bakit? May pambayad. Nag-prepare. Di ba? So, that's what we call understanding. Okay? So, and then, I believe all suffering is caused by ignorance. Wow. Totoo naman po eh. Di ba? Suffering, actually, ay cause ng ignorance. Sabi nga, ignorance is not bliss. The life is worthwhile if we learn. Keep on learning. Okay? So, next one. Okay? So, ano pong power ng right understanding? When we understand things, everybody can feel this. First, why there are people who are inspired all the time? Ang ibig sabihin, wala silang problema. Meron. Diba? Ibig ba sabihin, hindi naghihigap pa ang buhay ba nila? Hindi ba naghihirap sometimes? Naghihirap din. Kaya lang, with understanding, okay, they know all the beauties of what's happening. That's why they are always inspired. At alam natin, if we are inspired, iba yun. Di ba? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng inspired daw? O inspiration, tinatawag. Kaya inspiration, iba po sa motivation. Di ba? Actually, in some of my seminars, I always discuss on 3 P's. Push, pull, and power. Ang mga tao nagiging matagumpay by pushing. Ano yung pushing? They let their frustration push them up. Yung word natin na, ayaw ko na ng ganitong klaseng buhay. Ginamit mo ng kahirapan para i-push ka pataas. Make that frustration or struggle na parang tinik na kapag hindi ka pumilos, masasaktan ka. It pushes you up. Kaya mas maganda po na may tulong ng pulling na habang pinupush ka ng depression, mayroong umahatak pataas. Ano yung umahatak? The second P. Okay? That is the pull of motivation. Ano yung motivation? Meron kang tinatinang pangarap. Okay? Pero po, may isang bagay na mas maganda. Yung power that's coming not from the bottom, not coming from above, but coming from within. Yun yung power of inspiration. Ano yung power of inspiration? In spirit, you finally realize na ang magandang pamumuhay, ang kasaganaan, ay isang bagay na aking karapatan. Realization, it is my birthright. Hindi nakabase sa edukasyon, hindi, karapatan. Dapat ma-realize, ano ba ang tinapos ko, karapatan ko yun. That's the power of inspiration. Now, so may motivation tayo, and then what else? Kapag naintindihan po natin, just imagine, enthusiastic tayo from the word entheos, di ba? Just parang ng inspiration. Kasi entheos means God, okay, from within. Okay? And then, it elevates our self-concept. Kasi pag ang pangunawa mo sa bawat bagay, maganda. Diba? Siyempre, iba yung self-concept mo. Diba? Para bang, hindi bagay sa akin yan. Hindi ko karapatan maghirap. Kasi ako ay anak ng Diyos. Sabi nga, the kingdom of God is within me. O, inasan ba lahat ng treasure? Nasa kingdom. Ngayon, if the kingdom is within you, all the treasures are within. Kaya sabi ng iba, when you want to get something, it's not coming from outside, it begins from within. Diba? Ay kasi kung sila ba siya, nahirapan kayo, ang lawak po ng ating mundo. It's within. And then, ano pa, it lifts up oneself. Ito po isang bagay na gusto ko. Kayo bang bawat tao, mabigyan po siyang idea na, diba, you are somebody. Okay? Kasi may mga point of reference po tayo, kaya may mapinawal ng pag-asa sa buhay, hindi nakatapos. Diba? Ay, hindi naman po yung point of reference eh. Ang pamilya nila ganito. Ay, ang probinsya ganito. Ay, hindi naman po yung point of reference. It is who you really are. Okay? At kapag yung po naintindihan, nandun pinatawag na self-esteem. And right understanding, it makes one dedicated, determined, and committed. Kaya may mga tao pong hindi sumusuko kapag may bisyo sa buhay. Why? Kahit ano pong maranasan, worse man ang maranasan, they never stop. Because even yung worst scenario ng buhay, they know what is in it. Okay? It's not a block, but also a way towards achievement ng isang bagay. Kaya sila ay dedicated. Okay? And ito po, so this, I think the final, work hard on yourself. Meaning, let's improve. Raise our level of understanding so that will give us a change on the way we are living. So ako po talaga ay avid pa ng education. Okay, I never stop, okay, sharing principles, I never stop also reading kasi ilan po bagas talaga. Kaya alam po natin, di ba, natin nga, yan ang tanging pamana ng mga magulang okay, sa mga anak. Formal man, informal man, but I always believe wala mang formal education, this world is the biggest university. Di ba? And we have in this world the best teachers that never commit mistakes. Sino po yung mga teachers niyo? Experience. The experience, okay, is the best teacher. And how I define experience, it's God's message every day to us, for us to know what to do next. Naranasan mo lang, hindi mo binago. Baguhin mo na. Kaya wala yung paano ang kulit mo. Sinabi na nga ng karanasan mo, that's not the way to do it. Change, make it better. Okay? So, I think